Now, what's up, guys? Many of you by now you know that the tensions that is between South Africa and the United States of America came from the fact that there are some uh, group in South Africa that are saying they are being mistreated, right? And they are being killed, which is something that of course has cost us a lot of things. It has cost us the PEFA aid. It has cost us the energy deal being cut off by the United States of America, which is something that obviously it's not good, right? I mean, the reason why I'm talking about this is for a fact that President Ramaphosa, apparently, just today we read that he was saying, or when talking about this conversation, he said the claim that white people are being persecuted in South Africa is a completely false narrative, which, reading this from the president, man, it's something that obviously, yeah, it means that he's bothered with this kind of situation. Because in as much as, yes, there are killings, or there were previously killings of white farmers, there has also been killings on black people, right? So it's not like killings are on a specific group, but there are people that are being killed every day, guys. There are people that are being killed by armed robbers, but obviously the way it is being portrayed in the White House is that killings of a certain group, it's happening a lot in South Africa, which is what led into us losing those aids, those funding from the United States of America. You will remember that our president has always been saying that, look, they want to engage with the United States of America, and what we saw last week is that the engagements have not been going that smooth because President Trump came in on one of the interviews and still maintained the same statement he maintained when this whole saga started, right? Which is not good, which obviously means that we need to put more work in trying to make our voices be heard. I mean, we do not want to see South Africa US trade struggling or being affected that much because of this kind of news, because of this kind of news. Some of these things, like what our president said, could be dealt here in South Africa, right? And taking it outside the borders, honestly, I don't know what that means for us, because imagine you are having a problem in your house, and for that problem to be resolved before you even sit down and talk with your child or your wife, you decide to go engage people outside to come and obviously try to give you a solution on the problems you have. I think it's always good that um, there are always talks that are being done before things are taken outside. This is, by the way, the sentiment, or the same sentiment that obviously our South African president has always been sharing. Fights don't, I mean, these kind of tensions don't do us good as South Africa. It doesn't do America good also. I mean, some of you already know what tensions can bring. Some of you knows what tensions, or the kind of hurt that tension can bring to an economy. I mean, these tensions are even leading our SA Reserve Bank to be very cautious when it comes to interest rate decisions. If it was not for these tensions, I think interest rates in South Africa could have went down, maybe by another 0.25 basis point. But because of the tensions, not only in South Africa, but the tensions, tariff tensions of United States of America with China, Canada, Mexico, and other countries, they want to play it safe. They want to make sure that they observe the situation. If there's an improvement, I think they will decrease interest rates. But until there's that sign of improvement, they are just forever going to stick their interest rate decision to 11% for us consumers, right? Which is something that is not good, because look now, because of this kind of tensions that have arose in South Africa between South Africa and the United States of America, South Africans are suffering. We are the ones suffering because, yeah, we decided to take our matters outside, and when the outside is punishing us like this, our budget gets impacted, because right now the help that we're getting from the United States of America in terms of funding, we need to find other sources. We need to also pop out more money from the budget, or from the government's budget, which is something that is not good. And this shows that the people that are being hurt, it's us. Yes, we are going to report those things, but who are going to get hurt if Agoa deal is to be suspended? It's us. It's the farmers. They are going to feel the heat. It is all going to end up making South Africa be the one that suffers at the end of the day. I mean, can you imagine the kind of farmers, or the losses that the kind of the SA farmers are going to lose if Agoa deal is to be cut off? These are some of the things that we need to think about before maybe we make situation to be worse, to say things can be bad, not just to a certain group of people, but to the entire country. Interest rates are affecting everyone, and these farming companies, or SA farming companies and businesses, they also affect everyone, because economically, when economic is not doing, because when economic when because when the economy is not doing well, because if our exports are being reduced, our economy won't do that well. And when our economy is not doing that well, things are not good for every consumer again in South Africa, right? Because there won't be investments coming to South Africa. It will limit our trade, or reduce our trade, therefore making us not to generate that much of income that we generate from this trade, which is something that is not good. So I think there must be a way, man, to solve these things here in South Africa, to solve these tensions that are in South Africa, here in South Africa, even before the G20 summit, because if those things are not addressed before then we might see even the United States of America not even sending one delegate, like what we saw during the the G20 minister meeting, which took place in February. We might see no delegation from the US coming to South Africa for the G20 summit that will happen in November, which this is not good, man. And I think for the benefit of South Africans, all South Africans, for the benefit of obviously our country, I think there should be a middle ground, that we sit down, we talk, or those that are not, that are hurt, or those that are feel mistreated, they sit down, they engage our government. You will know that the government right now, the good thing is that it's no longer one party leading, and maybe the country leading the country, but it's a coalition of parties, which that makes it easier for us to resolve our issues here in South Africa. So yeah, man, just thought I'd give you this quick update of what Mr. Ramaphosa said, to say honestly there's no truth in what is being painted as to be out there in the United States of America. And this news, you will notice that they were posted by BRICS, right? Which I just thought I'd come and give you this news. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll see you on the next one, and God bless you all.